I thought I saw a little trick how you can double your weights on your pulley. So here we have one-to-one pulley. You can think about this end as if it would be you pulling the weight, and this end is where you have the weight hanging. So now I have 5 kilograms here, and with one-to-one pulley, to counter 5 kilograms weight, you need to pull it with 5 kilograms, and hence they are in balance, as you can see. Now I will show how you can, by using these pulleys, this is a snatch block. I will show. So what this does, it makes it possible to put this in the middle of the rope. Like here, I can put it on it like this. I don't have to try to put the rope cable here and then take it out. I can put this in the middle of the rope, like so. Anyways, so here we have one-to-one pulley. So if you would like, you could use this to make it so that the weight would be half, or you could make it so that the weight would be double what you are pulling. So I will now show how you can double the weight. Alright. Like you see, now we have a system like this, and now if I let go, you see that the 5 kilograms here is not enough to hold this 5 kilograms. This is pulling harder than what this is pulling downward. This means that you now have to pull double the weight you have here from here. And I can show you that it's in fact so. Now I will put 5 kilograms. We already had 5 kilograms. Now there is 10 kilograms. And we put this here, and now they are in balance. So what you did, you doubled your weight. Now this 5 kilograms here is producing a 10 kilogram force on here. So if you only have, let's say, 5 kilograms, but you want to pull with 10 kilograms, you want to train as if it would be 10 kilograms. You can just make a setup like this and train. And of course, if you would have 20 kilograms, it would be feeling like 20 kilograms. If you would have 20 kilograms, it would feel like 40 kilograms, I meant. So, like here. And this works in every commercial gym too. If in your gym you have a pulley system, which only has, let's say, 50 kilos. You can make with this that 50 kilos into 100 kilos. And let me show how you do that. Okay, let's think this is your gym. And you have a pulley like this in your gym or home. And you only have some weight amount. But you would like to train with more weights, but you cannot afford. Or your gym doesn't have big enough weight stack. So what you do is you take the cable that you would normally be pulling and you hook up it on some frame, somewhere where it doesn't move, like so. So now it's hooked up on something that doesn't move, and you have a loop like this. Then you take this, which was your snatch block, and you hook it up on this cable like so. And then you put a carabiner on it, like so. And now when you attach something here, you are actually feeling double the weight what is here. In other words, the weight produces a force on this cable, and hence you have two cables where the force is the same in this one cable. These two cables, each of them has the same force as this cable. You have double the force coming to this, which you are now pulling. So, since there is 5 kilograms, if you would now try to pull it with 5 kilograms, you could not do it. It's heavier. It pulls stronger. You have two cables. So you need that double the amount. Now they are balanced. Here we have 10 kilograms and here we have 5 kilograms. You just doubled your weight stack. If your commercial gym only has 50 kilogram weight stack, but you would want to train with more, you just do this. Hook up the cable on the frame and use these snatch blocks and make yourself something where you pull it. Okay, this was only to demonstrate how much force you need to pull it, but if you would train with it, you would have a handle or whatever you are using and you would pull on the handle. Alright? So this was how you double your weight stack. Pretty simple trick. And there is of course more than there is more that I could say about this, but maybe in another video, because there is a difference with this kind of setup and the regular setup. Like what I mean to say is that if you have in the regular setup, you have 10 kilograms hanging, and then you have this type of setup where you have 5 kilograms hanging. Both of the weights feel the same. They are as heavy. You need to still pull them with the same force. But there is a difference in acceleration in this. Meaning that this, when you pull this, with some force, this weight accelerates slower than 1-to-1 pulley would. I would call this a 2-to-1 pulley, since it's doubling the weight. 2-to-1 doubles your weight, 1-to-2 halves your weight, and 1-to-1 doesn't do anything. It's just the weight is the same, what you put is the same you pull. So this 1-to-2 pulley, it accelerates slower. It feels like the weight kind of weighs more. There is feeling on it. There is this can be shown in physics equations, how actually this has less acceleration than the regular one would have, the 1-to-1 would have, and even less than the 1-to-2 would have. But for the sake of this video, this is enough. This is how you double your weight stack, by making it like this. All right. And of course, the principle here is the same than with the 1-to-2 pulley. You just disadvantage yourself with this notch block. Because in the regular 1-to-2 pulley, the snatch block is just here with this weight. So if I demonstrate what 1-to-2 pulley looks like, you have your rope, what you are pulling. Let's say you have your handle here, and then you have the weight that you want to pull. And here the disadvantage has been done with this end of the rope, like so. And this is attached to the frame. And this is now pulling. Now, if you now pull this, it feels as if you are pulling only half. As you can see, when I pull this certain amount, this only arises half that. And if I demonstrate it with the weights, I have only 2.5 here kilos, and there we have 5 kilos. So and they are in balance. Meaning that if you have put this kind of system, 1-to-2 pulley, which regular gyms have these kind of pulleys. If you have this kind of pulley, it's not so good at home gym, because now you need double the weight what you get to lift. Let's say that you would like to lift 50 kilos. With this kind of setup, you have to load 100 kilos here to feel the force of 50 kilos on your handle. You have to do double the loading work than what you would have to do with the 1-to-1 pulley. And you have to do 4 times the loading work what you would have to do with the 2-to-1 pulley, which I showed you previously, which I said is maybe the better way to go about this. Of course, this has different type of feel. This, as I said about the acceleration. Now this has like double the acceleration than the 1-to-1 pulley, meaning that if this is pulled with some amount, this will accelerate, the cable will accelerate faster than the 1-to-1 pulley. and it will accelerate 4 times as fast as the 2-to-1 pulley. There is a difference in feel. I'm just saying that because there is a difference if you, even though you would put weights here which would feel the same, it still would feel kind of different. That's all I'm saying. But anyhow, this is how you use this nuts plug to change the mechanics of your pulley system. And as you can see, I only have one pulley wheel. Like, there we have only, it's a simple pulley, one wheel. And this is the axle of that pulley. Alright? Thanks for watching.